Today we're gonna change the bumper on a 65 Ford Mustang. It got bumped a little bit and it's up a little bit high here and it's real tight and it's low here and low here. So we're gonna make it straight and it's only gonna take a few minutes. Hi, we found this nice re-chrome bumper in the shop. We're gonna clean it up and look at it, and it's gonna go on that 65 black convertible. Beautiful car. So first of all, we just take some water, sponge, and we just start wiping it. Not being in a hurry to get everything off at once, just kind of giving it a little bit of love here. Let the water do its job, kind of let it soften the grime from years in the rafters up there. Okay. This is just water, there's no soap yet, no steel wool yet. It's a nice straight bumper. Okay, we'll let that sit for a second. First thing we got to do is open the trunk lid and get all the crap out. Okay, not too much crap. Stereo box, spare tire, some jumper cables, normal stuff. We got just a few things to take out. After taking the stuff out of the trunk, we found that this mat has been glued down. And also it's real common that people put moving pads and things underneath this. All these do is collect water and cause rust. So we're going to take this out also. Okay, and we pulled out the trunk mat, and underneath we saw that there was a padding, like a carpet underlayment or kind of a cottony padding underneath. And we noticed also that there's a lot of rust inside the padding. So these things rust gas tanks. That's water gets in there, sits there, does not dry out. That's probably why we noticed that there is a new tank in here. Here we have the bumper and the bumperette. And I'm going to show you where they come loose from on the inside of the trunk. What we have here is this bolt and this bolt right on the side of this bumper support bracket. It's actually welded to the frame here above. Now this bolt is for the bumperette. We're going to leave that one intact. Okay, this right here is our license plate light, and it unplugs right here. You grab it like this, you twist it a little bit, and you pull it out. This has to be done first, otherwise you could break the wire or break something. The bolts are almost off, and use your knee to support the bumper as you finish taking the bolts off, so it doesn't, be careful it doesn't drop on your toes. And I've already pulled two of them, and then I'm going to walk over here keeping my knee on this bumper and finish taking this other one off. Okay. I've taken the bolts out, support it with my knee. Now I'm ready to pull the bumper off. I made sure this wire comes through the body for the license plate light so it doesn't get ruined, and we're going to lift a little bit and pull it straight back. These are your bumper brackets, and we're going to squirt them with a little WD-40 and let them soak for a minute so these nuts and bolts get loose and don't fight us. Also, this is a good time to take the license plate light off, which is a Phillips screwdriver here and here. The bumper bolts themselves look like they're decent. We're going to save those. And then once the brackets come off, they go on the new bumper. Okay, now what we've done is we've put the new bumper brackets up back on with using the original bolts. We had to hook it over the bumperette because we didn't put it on before, and that was kind of a trick because it has to go in. There's not a lot of wiggle room on the bolts, the bumper bracket bolts from inside, which I'm going to tighten up right now. We fed the wire in for the license plate light. That's fed in. We haven't plugged it in yet, and it's looking really good. So now to do that, we just tighten these bolts, these 5/8 bolts. If you've got power tools, it does make things a lot simpler. Before we get it all the way tight, what we need to do is make sure the bumper is lined up side to side, because there is a little bit of wiggle room between the side to side bumper. Okay, they should have about a 2/1000 bow, slight bow in the bumper. So it'll be a little bit lower in this area, and by sighting down the length of the bumper, you'll see a slight bow. That should be in there. A lot of people think that that's not supposed to be in there, but that is in there on the original bumpers. And probably some of the better quality aftermarket bumpers may have that as well. So what we're doing is we're just tightening up the bumper bracket bolts, and that'll tighten the bumper to the body. But we need to really make sure that we're lined up side to side, because these are slotted holes and there is a little bit of a wiggle room. So once we get two of these bolts, get them all started first, but once we get two of these bolts somewhat tight, we'll look at it again. Okay, and that's how you do it. You just wiggle it right and left, get the good fit, make sure it's lining up on the right and the left, and then just tighten the bolts, and that's how you do it.